Hello everyone, welcome you all to Manage Engine Applications Manager. In this particular video, we are going to discuss how you can generate the report from Applications Manager. So when we just talk about the report, you can generate the report with the help of from for an individual monitor from the monitor overview pages, and or else if you want to just generate the report for all the set of monitors for a respective monitor type, so you can just generate those reports from the reports tab. So let's go through one by one. So for generating an individual monitor report, for example, if you want to generate the CPU report for one of the Windows server, then go to the respective Windows server here and click on the respective Windows server. And from the overview page, you can view all the information that have been collected respective to the Windows monitor, like CPU utilization, memory utilization, disk utilization, and you can view the page memory usage statistics. So you can view all the most of the metrics in the overview page itself. So here, in case if you want to generate the CPU report for last 7 days, so what you can do, you can just click on this particular CPU utilization value here, so that the report will get opened here. So here by default, it will just show for last 7 days. And from this particular drop down, you can just select the time period. So in case if you want to generate for last week or last 30 days or last month, for last 1 year, you can generate the respective CPU report. And in case if you want to view the real-time value, for example, like what is the previous poll value or what is the value that have been fetched for last 1 hour. So if you just click on this show poll data, it will just show the polling value here. So for by default for 6 hours, you can be able to see the polling value here. So here you can just see for today at 9 p.m. like what is the exact value that have been fetched. So likewise, you can view the poll data value by clicking the show poll data report. And in case if you want to see for last month, if you just click on last month, okay, I think I don't have data. So I'm just going with the last 7 days. When I just click on last 7 days, you can view the respective report here. And here, whenever you're just generating any report from the monitor page or from the respective tab, you can view the two options here, PDF report and CSV report. So if you just click on this PDF report icon, the report will get generated, and you can just have this particular PDF file and send it to your respective team. So likewise, you can just go to any of the monitor and generate the report for the respective attribute and share it with your team as well. So this is for the one of the disk utilization report. And here I'm just generating the show poll report. I can just generate it as a CSV here as well. And when you just open the CSV file, you can view the values that have been fetched here. So this is the CSV file here. So likewise, you can just generate the report for any of the monitor from the monitor page itself. So this is one way you can just generate the report. The other way is by going to the reports tab. When you just click on the reports tab, it will show we have just categorized the reports based on the types or monitor group, or we have the inventory report as well. So for example, if you want to generate the monitor group report and you want to check the percentage, like the availability percentage of that particular monitor group for last 30 days. So what you can do, you can just click under the availability reports, you can click on percentage report. When you just click on the percentage report, it will just show the availability percentage of the monitors that are present on that particular monitor group. And here it is showing for today. So in case if you want to see for last 7 days, click on it and view the report here. And in case here, if you are seeing the downtime here, so for example, for this particular monitor, it is down for more than 168 hours. So in order to view like from when it is down, we have just like here there will be an icon. So just click on this particular icon to view, and here you can just see from March 18 till date, this particular monitor is down. And in case if you want to add uh, the value to that, for example, what is the reason for the downtime, you can just make a note here as well. So you can just generate as so you can just make a note here and save this and generate as a report, so that your team will know like due to which reason this particular monitor is down. So likewise, you can just generate a report for a monitor group, and same here. So we can just generate this report as a PDF or CSV, or in case if you want to email this report. So instead of manually downloading and mail it, so we have given the email report option as well. Just click on this and send it to the respective team member directly from this particular report page as well. So likewise, you can just generate for the health percentage report, or if you want to see the list of alarms respective to the monitors that are present on the monitor group. So you can just click on this alarm summary report for the monitor group. So likewise, you can just generate the report, and you can just choose the monitor group from this drop down. By clicking this monitor group, just select the monitor group and generate the report for the respective attribute. And we have the server reports. So in case if you want to see the response time of all the servers that have been currently onboarded, just click on response time of servers. So here by default, we have just selected the server categories all, so that it will list down all the servers like Windows servers, Linux servers, AX or the Solaris servers that have been onboarded on the applications manager. You can view all the reports, all the monitors in this particular response time report. And in case if you want to generate only for the Windows servers, then you can just choose the Windows here and generate the response time. Or in case if you want to generate the availability of servers, you can just click on this so that the report will be generated for the Windows servers. And here, in case if you want to go want to just like view the disk usage report for all the Windows servers, then you can just click on this disk usage of servers, so that it will list down all the drives or all the disk that we are just added on the particular server. You can view all the drives here, and along with the minimum, maximum, the average usage of the respective drives. So by default, we'll just show the top 10 monitors here or the disk. So in case if you want to view all, then click on view all, so that it will list down all the monitors and all the disks that have been added to the respective server. So likewise, you can just generate for the CPU or the memory, or in case if you are looking for a specific attribute, for example, under the AX, if you want to view the Intel CPU entitlement utilization percentage, then you can just generate this report by selecting the attribute from the select attribute dropdown. So likewise, you can just generate the individual attribute report for a set of servers from this reports tab. So likewise, you can just generate for the other monitor types. For example, for the URL monitors, I want to generate the response time of URL, or in case if I want to want to view the health of the URLs, like what, like in case if there is any downtime. So you can just generate those attributes reports from this particular page. So for all the monitor types from the reports tab, you can just generate. And we have a inventory report option as well. So under the reports tab, inventory, so that it will list down the columns that you want to include. For example, if you want to just take a report of from the applications manager with a list of monitors that are onboarded, what, like when it was onboarded, what is polling interval, when it was like to which particular group it is associated. So you can just select the respective columns and click on generate report, so that it will generate the complete report of monitors that have been onboarded on the applications manager. And here you can see the respective resource ID for the respective monitor and what is the monitor type. So here it's APM Insight Linux. So you can view all the monitor types here, and you can see the let me just choose all. Okay, so here you can see the manage, so whether it is a managed state or it unmanaged state, and when this particular monitor has been onboarded to the applications manager, and in case if it is associated to the any of the monitor group, you can view the respective monitor group here as well, the monitor group name. So with the help of this particular inventory report, you can just cross verify that whether you have just onboarded all the monitors into applications manager or not. So in case if you want to know the creation time, you can just view it from this particular report as well. And same like the other reports, you can just directly download this particular report as a CSV or a PDF format for your internal analysis. And apart from this inventory report, we have a report especially for the virtual machine and for the server level monitoring, that is capacity planning report. And this particular capacity planning reports will be applicable for the OpenShift, Kubernetes, Citrix hypervisor, and the other virtualization like Hyper-V servers and the VMware. And with this help of this capacity planning report, you can analyze the utilization of the server, and based on it you can add the additional resource or remove the resource from the respective servers. So in the capacity planning report, we are just categorized into three categories here. One is undersized servers, and next one is oversized servers, and the last one is ideal servers. So which servers are called undersized servers here is like, so for example, you have a particular server in which you are just allocated 4 GB memory, and in that particular server, like more than one application is hosted, and whenever a user is accessing your application, the CPU will be constantly at above 90 percentage. So in that case, those servers will be categorized as undersized, because the memory which is allocated is not sufficient. We need to add some extra resource to the respective servers. So when it comes to the oversized servers, like for example here, like you just allocated 32 GB of memory and only one application is being hosted, and whenever user is accessing your application, the CPU spikes only to like 1 to 5 percentage. So in that case, like 32 GB memory is huge for that particular server, right? So in those scenarios, you can just verify this particular report and remove the extra resource and add it to the undersized servers. And when it comes to the idle server, in case if the server is not being used, so those servers will be categorized in the idle servers. So if you just click on this undersized server, so here it will just generate here. So here, if you just check this, but in the Linux server, this is undersized because the CPU is constantly above 90 percentage on this particular server. So you can just, with the help of this report, you can just check the CPU utilization, memory utilization, and disk utilization allocation for each and every service that have been onboarded in the applications manager, and you can cross verify it and add additional resource based on the your requirement here. And here you can just set your own values. For example, like so in case if you want to add the like if the CPU is greater than 80 percentage for most of the times, and for that servers you want to generate and view this and sorry, you want to just generate this report and share it to your management, you can just give your own values here. So based on the values which we are defining for the CPU, memory, and disk utilization, the report will be generated, and you can share this report with your management and allocate the resource accordingly to the respective servers or the virtualization. And when it comes to the container orchestration platform, we just generate this particular report for the cluster CPU usage. So this will be applicable for the Kubernetes cluster and cluster CPU, and for the memory as well. So based on it, you can allocate the resource here. So this is the report, that is capacity planning report. You can just check and verify the resource that have been allocated, and add or remove the resources from the respective servers. And when it comes to the forecast report, so as you might know, like since we are adapting to the ML and the AI platform, so in applications we applications manager, we have a reporting with the ML based one that is called forecast report. So with the help of this forecast report, you can verify the future value. For example, based on the previous historical values, you can predict what will be the disk utilization of a particular server in next couple of months. So with the help of this report, you can just verify the usage and add the disk space on the respective drives. In case if a if a particular log file is utilizing much space, based on this particular report, you can verify it and remove the space, or you can just add the additional space to the respective disk. And this particular report, with the help of last 15 days value, we are comparing. So in case to have the clear cut values, you can just go with the last 3 months. So with the help of the last 3 months value, it will just show the next upcoming months. For example, if I want to view like what will be the usage of my disk in month of July 2024, this report will give the clear values, and based on it, you can just add the disk space to the respective drives. So likewise, you can just add Uh, Apart from the discrimination of servers, we have this for the data file size of our SQL and Postgres monitor. So based on it, you can just add the data file size into the respective SQL or the Postgres servers. So these are all the few report types we have in Applications Manager. And in the latest versions of Applications Manager, we have introduced an option called Advanced Report. So these are all the few static reports or the few static templates of reports you have seen in Applications Manager. And with in case if you have some custom requirement, so for that we have given this new feature. With the help of this, you can just generate your own report with the attributes that you're looking for. So for example, so if you want to create a report for with the help of like you want the uptime percentage and you want the what is a monitor type and what is the monitor name and when it was created, and along with this you want to view the current health, current availability, and you want to know the OS name of a particular server, and here you want to view the, for example, the CPU type, or in case if you want to view the like total logical volumes that have been associated, you can just select the respective attributes from here, and next you need to group. So whether you want the metrics in ascending format or descending, or in case if you want to view like based on a display name you want to sort, so the sorting option can be performed here. And in the criteria you want to give, you can, in case if you have a few criteria, for example, the like the monitor type should like should be a Postgres or it should be a Windows. So you can just apply the criteria here. You can just give multiple criteria by adding the plus icon here, and here you can use either and operation or condition here. So based on it, this criteria will be applied, and here you will be selecting the period. For example, you want to generate this report for yesterday's time period, or for last 30 days, you can just generate those time period here. And in case if you want to exclude the weekends from this report, you can just exclude the days from here as well. And if you just click on preview, so it let me just give a name. So once you just click on the preview, here it will just show the reports that you are looking for. So you by default you can just generate this report, and also you can just schedule this report. So when it comes to the scheduled reports, just go to settings. Under settings, under reporting, we have this option scheduled reports. So when you just click on the scheduled report, so here instead of manually generating the report and sending it to a team members, so we have the scheduled report option. By default, you can select the report type and the time period of the report that you wants to get generated. And by default, this particular report will be generated and automatically send it to a particular team members on a particular time. So here, for example, you can just give like CPU report. Okay, and here you can just select the respective attribute here. So here CPU usage, and so for a particular monitor type, and here I'm just selecting VMware Fabric DC server. So once the monitor type is generated, and here you need to give the recurrence detail. For example, like whether you want to generate and send this particular report on a daily basis or a weekly basis or a monthly basis or hourly basis, you can just select the reporting period here. So for example, if you want this particular report on a daily basis, and and if you just select the time here as well, so every day at morning 9 a.m. this particular report will be automatically generated and send it to a team member here. And you can just send this particular report as an attachment as a either PDF or a CSV format. And here you need to select the respective email action here. So based on this particular email action, the this report will be sent to the respective uh, team members, which we selected from the email action. So once you just clicked on save, this particular report will be get scheduled here. And so you can just see the status here as well. In case if there is any mail server issue and if it, report is not getting generated, you can view the exact status here. So based on this, you can verify whether this report is delivered or not. And here, so apart from the normal static template report, we have like you can just generate this. Um, Let me just show you advanced report here as well. Okay, so I think in the latest version we have this option to generate and schedule the advanced report in this particular schedule report option, so that those advanced report as well can be scheduled and send it to your team members on a particular time, based on the time period which you have selected. So in the scheduled reports, apart from the normal availability report, we have the custom attributes report, or in case if you want to generate and send it the report of capacity planning, or in case if you want to send the downtime history or downtime summary report to the respective team members, or in case if you want to generate the forecast report and send it to across your team members, you can just choose any of the report type here and schedule it accordingly, so that without any manual effort, these reports will automatically deliver to your team members on the respective time which you have selected here. So these are all the few ways you can just generate the report in Applications Manager. So thank you everyone. Thanks for your time. So we'll just meet you in the next video.